Why is it only Muslims that do terrorism? Why is that? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What is going on, brothers and sisters? It is Daniel here. We're back here again today. Alhamdulillah. Guys, so since my last video a few days ago, a few things have transpired and a few decisions have been made. Alhamdulillah. So here's the bottom line. I talked to YouTube, or I talked to Google support through the recommendation of Bobby. So thank you, brother Bobby. I talked to the Google support and I told them, hey, look, got this thing going on with my channel, been demonetized. Basically, is there any possible way I can get remonetized? And actually, I talked to the first guy, and his English wasn't very good, and it was a bit frustrating, the conversation, because he really wasn't answering me clearly. So I got off with him, and I was still quite unsure, and I got on with somebody else. And like I said, the bottom line is that no, this YouTube channel will never be remonetized. That's what he told me. However, on my YouTube Studio app, it does say that I have a strike. I have a warning strike for promoting terrorism, which is insane. We can talk about that more later, but I still have this warning strike, but it says that the strike will be gone in about 90 days, or about closer to 80 days now. I don't think the channel will be able to be remonetized after that time period. So this is what I think. I think I am going to retire this channel. This channel will end here, or maybe I'll make another video or two. But I'm not going to be posting on this channel anymore. Like I said in my last video, it takes time, it takes energy to make these videos, and I can't do it without the monetization. Monetization. Yeah, I said it right. I just can't do it. It's just not logistically gonna be realistic for me. However, I'm starting a new channel. So we're starting all the way over. We're starting from zero. And not really from zero, because I know I have you guys that are watching this now. So please check the description. There's gonna be a link in the description, inshallah, for my new channel, Muhammad Daniel. So it's actually kind of exciting. I'm actually kind of excited. Like, I'm starting fresh, got a new channel, and I don't know, it just feels different. It just feels kind of different, like start something new. I am planning to re-upload some of probably my most 10 or so most popular videos from this channel. I'm going to be re-uploading to that channel, inshallah, because this is the thing with the demonetization. This is part of the reason why it sucks so much for me, is that all these videos that I put so much work into that passively get views used to passively create income for me, and now they will no longer be able to create any income because those videos aren't monetized. However, I will be re-uploading them, and I need to make a few changes to them so they're not exactly the same, I think, or something like that. Anyways, I'm just kind of ranting at this point, but here's the thing. This is the reality, and I'm just gonna acknowledge this here right now on this channel, and probably on the new channel. I won't talk about it too much so I don't get into trouble again, get my wrist slapped. You know, I've been thinking about like what actually happened here. So they gave me a strike for apparently promoting terrorism. They said I was promoting and encouraging terrorism. I think I'm hitting my desk and that's making a sound. Shouldn't do that. They said I was promoting terrorism. How insane is that? It's like, what? It's like ironic. It's comical. Like, of course I have an Islamic YouTube channel. Every single video is in one way or another related to Islam, and it gets restricted for promoting terrorism. Come on. It's so predictable. It's so predictable. The reality is that I was speaking up for Palestine. That's all I was doing. And I was encouraging people to view it from a different perspective, especially American people, especially Western people. Just saying, hey, what if these guys aren't the bad guys like the media is trying to tell you? And Google somehow deems that as promoting terrorism. How insane is that? And what do you think? What do you think if I were to have said the same exact thing about the IDF and about Israel and said, hey, what if it's not so bad what they're doing there? What if they're bombing I can't say that, but they're performing military exercises on Gaza. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. Do you think that would have been counted as terrorism? Or if I said what the American military did in Iraq was good, that wouldn't have been counted as terrorism. Why is it only Muslims that do terrorism? Why is that? I realized that. That's something I've realized since this happened. When you look at what happens in America, when you have a mass shooting, a shooting in America done by a white person, you never see that T word. You never see the terrorist word. You think about that? You ever realize that? Never. Find me one. But if the same thing was done by a Muslim or an Arab, terrorism, it's terrorism. They're infiltrating our country. It's ridiculous. It's so insane. So, while my channel is finished, it's done. Like I said, it's going to be retired. It's expired. It's done for. While that is true, at least the reasoning I feel was honorable. I was doing my best to speak up for the brothers and sisters there in Palestine. And, that's the thing about being a Muslim. You just got to do the right thing. And if you have some kind of worldly consequence that takes place, you just have to trust Allah. Allah is the best of planners. Trust Allah and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. So another few things. So I've created a new channel. Link for that's going to be in the description. Like I said in the last video, support is greatly appreciated now because this was not expected. So support from you guys is, like I said, really, really appreciated. And may Allah bless all of you that have supported and that are going to support. And may Allah grant you 10 times what you give. So I posted the PayPal already in the last video, and I got some replies saying that you couldn't use PayPal. So I now set up something else called Buy Me a Coffee. You can use that to support. As well, I've started a Patreon now. So I have a Patreon, and I'm planning to just post a few things here and there on the Patreon, just like maybe some more like personal stuff, not too personal, but just like kind of like my life and maybe like some things in the mosque here that happened. And I don't know, just maybe just whatever I feel like, just something a little bit more, like I said, more personal than I would post normally on my channel. So there's the Patreon. If you guys want to support via the Patreon, via Buy Me a Coffee, or via PayPal, that is all greatly appreciated. We still selling the merch as well. So you can check out my merch and see if you like any of that. But otherwise, as it stands right now, this may be the last video on this channel. So I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for joining me on this journey. It's been awesome. It's been a little bit over a year since I actually started this YouTube channel back in probably 2000 and, well, 2000 and who knows, but my first video was around 2015, I reckon. And when I was just starting to get into like yoga and philosophy and like occult stuff, and it's just amazing to, I've unlisted all of those videos now, but just going back and seeing kind of my journey through this YouTube channel is really a trip. It's something. And, to kind of start out with that. And then, but when I came to Islam and I started posting videos about Islam, it was like, the support was insane. It was so great. I couldn't believe, like, the first video I posted, I remember the first video I posted, that I got the idea for it. I was just riding my motorbike back home. I went to buy coconut water or something like that, or get breakfast. I was riding my motorbike back home. And I remember thinking like, man, that's a good idea. I should like make a YouTube video about that and post it. and it did so good. I remember I got like 30,000 views, and I was like, wow, that is crazy. That amount of people are interested in watching that video. I didn't think it was going to get anything near that. And just all the love and all the support all this time. It's been awesome. So thank you guys. And I feel kind of sad talking like this. Like, I feel like someone died. This is my YouTube channel. I feel like someone died. But it's okay. We're gonna continue on, inshallah, with a new channel, and we'll see how that goes. It'll be interesting. So guys, please go over and subscribe to that channel. And like I said, if you you'd like to support, you can do so via all the things I mentioned. All the links will be in the description. And that's it. That's all I've got. I hope all of you are doing well, inshallah. And may Allah bless you for tuning in. And there's going to be no next one. There's going to be no next one on this channel, I think. But we'll see you in the next one on the other channel, inshallah. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.